Harold Mathers, 65, had lived alone in the small Victorian house for a little over a year now, since Margaret passed. They'd been married 43 years, quietly, deeply in love, even when she forgot their anniversary or when he misplaced his reading glasses for the third time that day. The house still smelled faintly of her lavender lotion. He couldn't bring himself to throw it away. It started on a Tuesday. He walked into the kitchen to find the kettle already warm. He paused. Had he turned it on? He must have. He was getting forgetful lately. A week later, he found her wedding ring on the bathroom sink. Margaret had been buried with that ring. He chalked it up to an old duplicate, maybe from when she used to take it off while gardening. He didn't want to dwell on it, but still, a strange chill settled into his chest. Over the next few months, odd things continued. He'd hear the creak of footsteps upstairs when he was reading in the den, smell her perfume as he was dozing off. Once the radio turned on by itself, playing her favorite song, Moon River, the same tune she hummed while making stew in the fall. "Margaret," he called out, feeling both foolish and full of hope. There was no answer, but that night he dreamed of her clearly. She was sitting at the kitchen table, smiling faintly, humming, just humming. By spring, Harold was convinced. Margaret was trying to reach him. He started talking to her softly, just in case she was nearby. When a picture frame fell off the wall, he smiled gently. "Still clumsy, huh?" he said, putting it back. Neighbors noticed he was different, more distracted, repeating stories. He occasionally called them by the wrong names, but everyone attributed it to grief. He'd lost the love of his life. Then came July. That month Harold began forgetting entire days. He'd wake up dressed with the TV on, food cooked and no memory of doing any of it. He blamed stress. Dreams of Margaret became more vivid. She wasn't just visiting, she was talking, telling him things, warning him. "Don't go upstairs today," she said once. "Margaret, you'll fall." He obeyed. He began to write down the things she said. It became a journal, his spirit diary. A neighbor found it one day when checking in on him. It was mostly scribbles, ramblings. By autumn, Harold rarely left the house. He would talk to Margaret through the mirror in the hallway, where he claimed she appeared most often. He even covered all the other mirrors in the house. Only that one remained. Winter arrived, and Harold's world grew quiet and cold. The spirit of Margaret was now with him daily. She'd sing to him, warn him, calm him when he got lost in his own home. Until one night his niece arrived for a surprise visit. She hadn't seen him since the funeral. The house was dim, curtains drawn, and it smelled of burnt soup. She found Harold in the hallway, whispering to the mirror. "She's in there," he said, smiling. "Harold, she keeps me company, we talk." "Uncle Harold, Aunt Margaret died a year ago." "I know, but she never left." A few weeks later, doctors confirmed the truth. Harold had early-onset dementia, much like his wife had. The hallucinations, the forgetfulness, the paranoia, all symptoms. Margaret hadn't been contacting him. She died after a long, painful battle with the same disease that was now claiming him. All this time, he'd been following the same path, one memory at a time, mistaking its cruelty for comfort. The signs weren't from her spirit. They were echoes of his own unraveling mind. He was never haunted by her, only by the fading pieces of himself.